good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is good to see you all this evening on Black Dragon Biker TV. And so you're saying, why are we seeing a video about you, Black Dragon, and why aren't we seeing the Black Dragon? And I guess I would need to turn on my camera for you guys to see me. So, here we are. Hey, folks! I'm Black Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. We're on Black Dragon Town Hall live on Sunday nights. Oh boy, we got the father on. First of all, the father of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. How are you, man? Welcome to the show.
Hey, love my people. Hey, how's everybody?
Man, that is, woo, that's terrible back there, man. You got to go on mute. Happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to the father. He's driving in his car. He's not going to get to talk to us. He's got to go on mute. But he is here with us. 74 years old. Or young. 74 years young. And 74 years young, and the father of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, a 49-year-old club. Are we 49 or 50 this year? I can't remember. 49 or 50 years old. We were born and conceived in 1972, established in 74. So here we are. And to have the father here with us, we just celebrated his birthday. It's just amazing, and we're so happy to have the father. Let me see if I can pull up screen 2 for y'all. This is not the morning show, so of course I don't have the screens ready to go. But here's a quick that's the father right there. Yep. With Squeak, the Los Angeles, or the Inland Empire chapter president, and there he is with Mad Dog, the Houston chapter president, and myself, and there he is with Tia. Don't be so close to Tia, man. Don't do that. And then this here is with the president of the Pensacola chapter, Old School, and here he is in the Atlanta chapter's anniversary. That's me, and this is over here is the now national president of the Black Sabbath, Ride or Die, and this is the father, Pep, father of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, guiding us all still, everlasting with his guiding light. We are absolutely so happy to have him still with us. It's so freaking cool, man. And we have the president of the Atlanta chapter of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation on, a person I recruited myself, and then watch him go all the way up to president, and God only knows how far higher he's going to go. I'm just really excited to have on the show for you all, Hardcore from the Atlanta chapter.
Out of respect, Black Dragon, and respect to the founder, Pep, and happy birthday.
Honor and respect to you too, brother. We got all the good people over here. We do this in the mornings, but this is Sunday night town hall live, where you guys can ask me any of your questions you want. Shout out from Dustin Buckner. From love the videos. Thank you, man. We got Black Jake, Paul Fry, as always. Honor and respect to you, sir. Papa Renegade, man, as always. Man, love to have you guys. Hit me with that pound WMC. Somebody said today I was copying somebody with the pound thing. You guys are so mean to me. I've been doing the pound thing we had pound before other people even knew what pound was, man. Don't do that to us. We know what pound is. Pound MC. Gee. But anyway, Pound WMC lets us know that you believe that the Motorcycle Club is not about I. It's about we. By the way, you can get these shirts over at blackdragonsgear.com. That's why I've been wearing them. Old School, who makes our shirts for us, has sent me just loads of these shirts, and having fun wearing my brand. Harmish too, man. Hollywood tells me that you help him with his Discord channel and stuff, man. I could use some, we love you over here too, man. The New Yorker, we got everybody on. Julio Chingaling, man, all the good folks. Mr. Sullivan, good to see you. Elvis, just all the good people on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Wild on 2, Wild 1%er that you guys see on with me almost every morning. He said, "Happy birthday, Godfather." Talking to Pep. Just so awesome to have Wild on 2 following me. Nice U.S. flag back there. Yeah, man. We have to have our flag waving behind us, man. It means a lot to us. And tonight I have the flag for various reasons for this show. I'm here to answer you guys' questions, of course, if you have questions, but also we're going to we have a backlog, a backstory, and the backstory today is our thing is, and man, let me go to screen 2 up and pull this picture up here of a friend of mine, a person that I'm glad to call friend, proud to call friend, and I just got this this thing today. Somebody asked, well, I'll let Hardcore explain it. But let me pull this picture up real quick here on screen 2. So this has happened to me a couple times before, but I got pissed off about it today. So I kind of got pissed off about it because my brothers were kind of drawn into it, and there's a whole lot that goes into this that I think can be used as a teaching moment, as well, as a teaching for the motorcycle club, the MC stuff that I do, as well as me really telling a hater kind of and maybe not a hater, but me telling someone how I feel about something. So this is, you guys may know, Hollywood James Massacari. I don't understand why the pictures are so small, but I figured the picture would be bigger than this. I can't get like a full frame picture. No, that sucks. But we're going to talk about this guy here for a few minutes. Hollywood Massacari, and the friendship that I have with him. And I don't know if you can see the pictures, if they're as big as we want them to be. But if you're looking at this on the phone, you're probably squinching. But we're going to talk about this guy for a minute because I got some shit about him a little bit earlier today. And, you can find his stuff at harleyliberty.com. That's his page. And he is a for those of you who don't know him, he is a blogger like me. This is his news channel, Insane Throttle Biker News. Biker news you can trust. He is a blogger like me. He's got a YouTube channel. His big thing is his podcast, which is the Biker's Angle. And he does this thing like me every day. He works hard. And I got a message this morning, and Hardcore kind of explain to the folks how this came to me, if you would mind, so that I can go from there.
Okay. Thank you, Black Dragon. Well, yesterday as I was riding down the Pensacola Fellowship with Old School in that chapter down there and celebrate the founder's birthday here on the East Coast, as as officers, we got a message from the national vice president, and he was not happy about a few things that had gone on. And since most of us don't pay attention to the social media like you do, when the national vice presidents got aggravated, everybody was got aggravated, and we needed to go see what was going on. What we found, a potential follower of Black Sabbath, and I would say he's somebody that has admiration for Black Sabbath because he did ask to join my chapter board and be able to fellowship with us. However, disrespectfully, he called out the title of the former national president being yourself, saying he couldn't believe that you're friends with such and such a person. And one thing we're not going to tolerate in the Black Sabbath is disrespect to our leaders, nor disrespect to our nation. We're a sovereign nation. We give plenty of love, plenty of respect. And I think you might have meant well in your comments. However, it was ill taken because you called out our national president, former national president, expecting him to believe as you believe, and he hasn't walked in your shoes, nor have you walked in his. So with that being said, we made it clear. It's not going to be tolerated. We're not going to let you call out our former national president. You don't know him. You don't know the Black Sabbath. So therefore, get with me, and I'll teach you how this protocol thing works. Because one thing we're not going to do is name drop and then put your beliefs and moralities on the people of our nation or our nation. So that's pretty much what happened in a nutshell, Black Dragon.
So his thing was, how could you, Black Dragon, be friends with Hollywood, basically the racist? How could you entertain his garbage or his noise or and it's unfitting for you as a former leader of the Black Sabbath Nation to be friends with this person or tolerate this stuff and on and on. And it really got under my skin. It was read to me. I haven't actually seen it. I can't find it anywhere. But it was read to me, and he also said something like, it's not a good look for the former national president of the Black Sabbath or the Black Sabbath Nation for you to befriend this person or have these kind of views, and it really pissed me off because it's not the first time someone's called me an Uncle Tom, and that's just basically what it was. Somebody sitting off in the hinterland making decisions on who they think I need to be friends with because of my blackness or lack thereof. And not my blackness in color, but rather my blackness in spiritual and oneness with the Black nation and the monolithic thinking that we should all have, where we all march lockstep together. And anyone who falls out of that frame mindset of thinking is somehow not black enough. Somehow that person becomes a pariah. Uncle Tom, a Candace Owens, or those twins, or whoever the heck they may be. And this has happened to me on more than one occasion, and has really pissed me off. And either because I belong, for many reasons. Like, one, we have a mixed race motorcycle club. The Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club has been a mixed race motorcycle club since 1975. We started in 74 in a military town. So as we started bringing on military people, we almost instantly became a mixed race MC. So you got the white folks sitting over there saying we're not white enough, the black folks sitting over there saying we're not black enough, and everybody pissed off about who we have in our motorcycle club as our brothers. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's actually kind of retarded. And un-American to me. So there's a whole lot here that we can use as a motorcycle club teaching moment, because we have this in the clubs too. First of all, the people that jump on when someone says, well, Hollywood's a bigot, and how do you tolerate him as a friend or even justify his nonsense? And people that read that immediately say, Black Dragon is friends with a bigot who can't justify his nonsense. And we do this in the club. Someone comes by and says, oh man, the treasurer stole some money. And everybody's like, wow, the treasurer stole some money. And we believe these pontifications that people throw out without 1 second, 1 iota of any proof or any research. For instance, it would be different if that guy came on and was like, in episode 4, 5, 6, and 7 of your second year, episode 3 and 7 of your second year, episode 9 and 10 of your third year, and episode 1 of your fifth year, you come out and you expressly accept the views of Hollywood. You espouse Hollywood's views. See, you make an accusation against me about accepting one guy's views or professing one guy's views or being part of a guy's views, and yet you present no evidence of such. How I can be responsible for Hollywood's views is beyond me. Or how I could not be a friend of Hollywood because of his views on politics or any sort of thing he may have a view on. You call him a bigot, but and you question how I could be friends with him, but do you know this man? Have you ever had a conversation with the man? Other than listening to him on the radio and deciding whether you like him or not? So he's not your friend. You don't follow him. So I'm a disgrace to the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation because I do. You don't know what me and the person may have together. We in the motorcycle club, we have to make sure that we don't fall into this kind of thinking and this kind of nonsense and this kind of retardation. I am not responsible to meet your requirement of friendship to pick my friends. And we do this in the club. If you're friends with such and such, I don't want to be friends with you. I think it's crazy. I think it's silly. In the motorcycle club world, we don't name drop. You don't name a motorcycle club and the people in it. And so this guy was shown interest in, I think part of it, he says, I'm not in a club, but this is my, you're obviously not in a club. That kind of thing will get your head beat in. Well, we don't mind teaching you. Well, we want to use this as a complete club teaching moment. We want to make sure that people understand that one of the things that we value about being Americans and one of the things that we value about being in clubs is we value our independence. As Americans, we are fiercely independent, and we value that independence. When it comes to politics and that sort of thing, I don't normally talk about that except folks that are my closest friends. I don't have to wave your flag to wave my own. I don't have to be on your mind think. But here's another thing we do. We like to throw ourselves in echo chambers. We get in these echo chambers of people that think and talk and speak exactly like we do. We do. And anybody who is not echoing, our feelings can't be our friends. Sounds silly, doesn't it? Sounds stupid. So if you can't talk to the other side, you can't be friends with the other side, you can't eat with the other side becomes a pariah, then the only thing you can do is hate that other side and eventually seek to destroy that other side. Other people with other opinions, they can't exist. How can you be friends with that racist? Maybe I don't agree that that person is a racist. I might not give a damn about their political opinion. Maybe it's something, anybody that's my friend has qualified to be my friend. Anyone I call brother has qualified to be my brother. There were brothers that fought on the side of the North and fought on the side of the South in the same family when they got through with their war, they still had to go back home and try to find a way to live together. Had they met on the battlefield, it would have been one against the other. Those are strange and complex relationships, but they do exist. I want you guys to know that someone says not familiar with this person, but the overall question: can a black person be friends with a racist? Well, the overall question is, because you think somebody's a racist doesn't necessarily make it so. The overall question is, what the hell are you questioning who I'm friends with? And how do I have to meet a litmus test to be friends with anybody? How do I have to meet some Uncle Tom questionnaire because somebody said something that you don't agree with? I happen to know that the person you're talking about is absolutely not a racist. I happen to know that the person you're talking about is, man, but I don't have to defend that person. Oh, somebody just sent this link to me. Interesting. Pops up on screen 2 here. How one man convinced 200 Ku Klux Klan members to give up their robes. Wow. Really? For 30 years, Daryl Davis has spent time befriending members of the Ku Klux Klan. He says 200 Klansmen have given up their robes after talking to him. Wow. This just came. This was not planned. So this is an interesting. We're going to leave this link up for folks that want to read this. But here's a person who obviously reached out across the aisle, and people saw his humanity and decided that they could understand where he was coming from and drop some of their foolish behaviors. That's not impossible to believe. That sort of thing comes up in the world. I just want you guys to know. In the motorcycle, this goes to so many. I've had this go so many levels. Like, how can you be friends with those bikers? Bikers are bad people. They're rapists. They're gang members. They rob and steal and have prostitution going on and sell drugs. How can you be friends with them and still go to this church? Who the hell are you to qualify my friends? Obviously, they haven't stolen and cheated and sold dope to me. Haven't prostituted me or sold me out on the white slave market. So who are you to call up my friends and tell me who my friends are going to be? Who are you to do that? Black Dragon said he read that story, and that's a good story. Very good story. It's a very interesting story. Somebody said, watch the Daryl Davis documentary. That dude is legit. We shall do that. So I just want you guys to think about that. This is my teaching moment for the night. This happens in the motorcycle club world. This happens in the world in general. People will try to use their beliefs as a litmus test for you. You don't need those kind of people as friends. You might not agree with anything Hollywood has to say on his show. Man, me and Hollywood argue about politics all day and all night long. All that we had an hour-long argument about politics today. I mean, knock down, drag out. Point for point. Well, his politics are his and my politics are mine. And if we couldn't talk about that, we would leave it alone. Well, I got a motorcycle club full of black and white and Mexican and you name it. And I promise you, I got Republicans in my sometimes I see the two sides fighting, the Republicans and the Democrats in the club. For the most part, we don't talk about politics, but on each other's web pages, Facebook pages, sometimes, the beliefs, the signs, the banners go out, all that stuff goes out. And it's kind of funny because sometimes you see guys in the same club, back and forth, hardcore. But You'll never see them affect the Brotherhood. You'll never see that affect our Brotherhood. Is that right, Father? Did you come back on? Or who was that? Was that you, Hardcore?
Yeah,
I got too much noise in the background.
Okay. Yes, you do.
I'm still driving.
All right. Was that you, Hardcore? You said something? No?
Oh, I was laughing at what you said when you started talking about fighting tooth and nail and that sort of thing. Because between you and I think we get into about 2 hours worth of arguments every other day. And it's still what it is. I know who you are. You know who I am. And we're still brothers. And a lot of people don't understand, and they think we actually hate each other, but they don't really understand where we're coming from, right? And in the situation with Hollywood, I don't know Hollywood personally. I've only had a couple of chats with him, right? But I do know a couple of things about your relationship with him, and Hollywood was brought into my life by you. So therefore, Hollywood gets the benefit of the doubt from me through you, based on you, and that's Brotherhood. I know you wouldn't bring that bullshit to me. So with that being said, over the last 3 years where both you and I have been struggling with health and this, that, and the other, I know for sure Hollywood was one of the people that picked up the phone and called you every day to check on you. And if I'm lying, correct me on that. So it comes down to it is this. Who you choose to have your brother is nobody's business but your own, right? However, if you want to make it your business, especially as the former national leader of a motorcycle club, and it becomes other people's business, then it is what it is. And nobody wants to go that way. We all want to get along, try to spread love. We try to live up to our motto on a daily basis of being a breed apart and not judge.
Hey, fix your phone. You're starting to, I don't know, you're moving around. You're starting to garble.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We try on a daily basis to live up to our motto, which is a breed apart, meaning different than everybody. And I'm not going to hate this man because you want to hate him or you hate him and because you want me to hate him. I'm not going to not visit this club because you don't get along with him. Their problems with you are not our problems with you. And our problems with you are not their problems. And so we just live and let live. And that's the way this biker club should be run. That's the way we run the Black Side.
Amen. And I wasn't surprised. I was actually just kind of as quickly as the Black Sabbath jumped on him, I was like, whoa, because I knew he had touched a nerve. But this is it. And somebody said on here, hardcore is the man, says Cody Partridge. Somebody said on here, we fight in the parking lot at church. In the same church and fighting in the parking lot. And I don't mean if he means a church or if he means a motorcycle club, but I've seen it happen in both. We will fight in the parking lot. We will fight each other. We will be mad at one another, this, that, or the other. But, man, nothing comes between the Brotherhood. And so to sit on a YouTube or Facebook channel or behind a keyboard somewhere and call a brother out and call a brother by name, call a leader of a club by name, an ex-leader of a club, and then call the club out. And it kind of calls the question, when am I speaking for me and when am I speaking for the club? And one thing I've tried to really do is make sure that people know that I am speaking for Black Dragon, but as a leader of a motorcycle club, as an ex-leader, as a lifer, as a senior elder in the club, I'm always aware of everything that I'm doing. I'm always aware of the importance it is to the club. I carry myself in a manner. But I won't be dictated to about who my friends are going to be. And that's in and outside the club. There are people in the club. I try to use this as a motorcycle club teaching moment because there's people in the club that you will be called out for. There are people in the club that will want you not to be friends with someone in the club, and they always will start it with this ticky-tack BS kind of a statement, and often that statement is a lie or something that's not true. Oftentimes that statement is, how could you be friends with such and such who is a racist? And people bite on that so fast without saying, well, what racist things did Black Dragon say? When did Black Dragon espouse this guy's views? Well, we do it in the club too. Such and such stole something. Instead of saying, well, what did he steal? Or what's the proof that he stole something? We want to believe the worst things about each other just immediately as soon as we hear it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And it's not bikerish. It's not biker. It's not MC. It's BS. Oh, we got our good friend Dibber in the win. What's up, man? Man, and Dibber's another one, another person that I love so much. And I say love, people just, you don't know what kind of time, what kind of help, what kind of aid, what kind of reaching out people like Hollywood and Dibber have done for me and my show and the things I'm doing, the support they've given me. You don't even have to know it. You don't even have to see it. If I call somebody my friend, they goddamn well earned it. Dibber says, Dibber cracks me up. He's like one of the most no-nonsense people I know. People around me know better than to choose my friends for me. And I know he means it when he says it. We absolutely appreciate you, Dibber, over there, man. Love you on that side. Dibber's in the UK. Dibber in the Wind is his channel on YouTube. Dibber in the Wind. You guys have to check him out because he is the person that I followed to get where I am today. Whatever success I have, and to some part I owe Dibber. To a large part. First of all, I patterned myself after I saw what he was doing. We don't see the same on everything. There's a lot of stuff I do that Dibber, who comes from the other side of the fence in MCN, doesn't do. There's a lot of things that Dibber didn't even like the whole 99%er thing. He's quick to say, we don't use that over here. What the hell is that? What's Dragon talking about? We don't agree on everything, bro. But I'll be damned if I let you tell me who my friends are going to be. You can't be friends with Dibber because he is a Brexit person. Well, that's Dibber and what he's doing over there on his side of the pond, bro. What we have is something that we have. The hell out of my face with that. The more outlandish the statement someone makes, the more people believe it is these days. Social media has allowed keyboard cowards to thrive among us. Love your show, sir. Thank you, high-tech redneck. It's good to have you. Much respect, Black Dragon. Good to see you, John Wayne. Godsel, good to have you here. Many thanks for the shout. Dibber, just thank you, man. Harmish 2 is on. Wild on 2 is on. Man, I just love to see all these guys. Looks like we got Bones for Sports Club Continental on. Thank you, brother. Honor and respect to our brother club, Sports Club Continental. I'm so glad to see you guys on here. Honor and respect to your mighty Motorcycle Club Nation. Diver says, no, we don't. I'm sure he's saying we don't agree on everything. We may be traveling in the same direction, but we walk on different paths. And that is okay. It's okay. Each man must walk his path on earth and answer to his Lord and his God or his beliefs, who his creator is. Each man must do that. And when we got to find a way, when we're in the same, could you imagine if they really did hunt down John Pence and hang him? What would that have meant for our country? What would that have shown the world about our strength of character as a country? Would we not have become sitting ducks for the first tyrannical country that decided it wanted to take us on and punch the bully in the nose? Destroyed not from without, but from within? Think about that in your motorcycle club. Think about the wall of protection you put up around your brothers, and the veneer is very, very thin. It's very thin, and you can actually hurt the people around you by your lack of support. You hurt your whole entire MC. You destroy who you are. Not from without, but from within. Your friends are your friends. They're the people you pick. Your club brothers are your club brothers. They're the people you pick. Your church is your church. It's the church you pick because it works for you. You have no overriding, guiding light that you have to. Life is short, bro. Life is short, sis. If you spend your life trying to make other people happy more so than yourself, you will have wasted a whole lot of time with not much life left. Hardcore from the Black Sabbath said this topic is the number one reason I stand by my statement. I don't give a blank what you think or say about me. And this is why I refuse to call African American people Uncle Toms and traitors and race traitors. Never hear me say that about anybody, because it's been said about me. I'll never forget when Candace Owens went to talk, and all these people, she went to talk in front of this symposium, and she was there with all of these rappers. I can't think of the one's name, T.I. And when they started disrespecting her as a traitor to the black race, it was T.I. and this other rapper. They were like, hold up, man. Let the sister speak. If you wear this black skin, you can't exist in a world where you think that nothing affects you. There's no racism. There's no nothing. You're just floating around and on it. It's incredible for you to think that somebody thinks that just because they're a conservative or they're a Republican black person. Like they don't see race, or racism doesn't happen to them anymore or something. Are you serious? They get pulled over in the car, they got to go through the same thing you go through. But they've come to a different resolution about how they're going to deal with that, which might not be your resolution. But to disavow them from the black race, well, if you don't get out my face with that bullshit, make me curse. Be making me curse sometimes. Any questions for me? Here I am ranting. We are damn near done with the show. Any questions for me? What questions you guys got for me?
I got one for you, Black Dragon. This is hardcore, right?
Yeah.
I've taken, especially in the early beginnings of my career with Black Sabbath, I took many butt chewings because I would clearly state, I don't give a blank what you think or say about me. I'm going to be me the best way I know how to be me. And you cautioned me many times for saying that, and you told me, hey, hardcore, you can't say that. That's not right. You're going to turn people off. As we've traveled into the future and during my presidency, I've seen you more and more come around to the same line of thinking. I'm going to be Black Dragon.
Fix your mic. Fix your mic. Fix your mic. Fix your mic.
Can you hear me better now?
Yep.
You come around more or less to the same thinking. I don't give a blank what you think or say or feel about me. And my life doesn't run on your wishes, your likes, your feels, your thinks, or your wants. What made you make that decision to be confident in who you are and do the things you want to do and the way you do them and befriend who you befriend, politic the way you politic, worship the way you worship? What made you decide, hey, bro, nobody else has a choice in that decision but me?
So, I think it's safe to say that we all change, as you've often said, being a man who carries the light, you've often said, iron sharpens iron, iron sharpens iron, men sharpen men. So I would absolutely say that as a national president, I sharpened you. I would say as a young brother coming into the club and making your way up to a president status, in those ways, you've sharpened me. So a lot of things I've done, I've changed. When you see success, when you see successful people, when you see things change, and you see ways that you can change for the better, you would be a fool not to do so. Only a fool does the same old things looking for a different answer. If you want a different answer, sometimes you have to change up the things that you're doing. So that's been some of the things that have been our relationship. Our relationship has been very contentious between us. We've fought like cats and dogs. We fight every day, I think, you and I. We'll fight on the phone for an hour and then talk club business, and everything is doing just fine, and we'll fight and hang up the phone in each other's face. But it doesn't stop the phone calls from coming, and it doesn't stop us from knowing who's on our side. Dibber says, being of mixed race, I've been called a race traitor a few times. It's like water off a duck's back to me. And I absolutely understand that. Ironhead said, stand up for who you are, not what everyone else wants you to be, wants you to ride, or wants you to act or behave. I'll add in that. Ironhead says, ride your own ride. Ironhead, it's good to see you, man. Thank you for showing up on the show. Mark Kelsey says Proverbs 27:17. Now, of course, we don't know what Proverbs 27:17 is off the top of our heads, but we will look up 27:17. Giant of the East says, damn, I tuned in late. What times do you stream? It's 8 o'clock on Sunday nights. YouTube won't show me your content. I have subscribed and have the bell on. Same with a lot of channels I follow. Bottom line is, if you're not following a channel and they stop showing you the content, you're going to have to go to that channel a couple of times before they start serving the content to you. YouTube doesn't believe that you want to see the videos that you say you want to see. They know better than you do about that. All things change in dynamic environments. Let's see. If you don't stand for something, you'll fight for anything. Yes. Lightbringer says, I always felt like I could be me when I was around motorcycle clubs. It's the main reason I've always loved it from what I've experienced. And, you know, Lightbringer, it used to be that way. And motorcycle clubs, as we're getting more touchy-feely and less around each other and more of the new MC, that the social media MC, we get in our feelings a lot anymore. But it used to be you could be exactly who you wanted to be. And those days are kind of gone. But we reach out hard to hold on to them. Auntie Squirrely, good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's just so cool to see all these people that have been following me almost since I first started this up. It looks like somebody's calling in. Hold on a second, y'all.
Call from
Hi.
to accept.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, is this Black Dragon?
It is Black Dragon. Welcome to the show.
Well, thanks. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, Kyle. What's your question?
Hey, well, I didn't really have a question. I just had maybe a comment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way the political crap's going on nowadays, I appreciate your commentary and, you know, the way that you put stuff out.
Well, I appreciate
you're not
that, man.
biased. You're just straight up. And
Well,
I like that.
I appreciate that, man. I think that's how we have to carry ourselves. Keep going. Keep talking.
Oh, I believe that too. I mean, we need to start looking out for each other. Start looking out for our own, our own people, and all the political crap. Let them do their shit, but we need to take care of ourselves. And that's how we're going to get through all this.
Absolutely. And we got a lot to get through.
Oh, yeah, we do. I mean, and it's going to get worse next week. So, but I appreciate being able to watch you and listen to your commentary because you're straight up, you're straight out. And I believe in, everything you say, and I believe that the only way we're going to get through all this in the next week or two is if we all just get along, and stay together.
Amen. Come together as best we can. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
And we'll move on to the next. Thank you, man.
All right, I'll keep watching it.
Thank you, man. Bye-bye. Omar, call me back, man. Omar, you just called. Call me back. Let me see if I can call Omar. Somebody named Omar just called me. There we go. Let's see. This call. 9:00 p.m. Yeah, I think that's the person that I just missed. No, I think, Well, if you just called me, call me back, man. I just missed you. I don't seem to be able to get you. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and, I guess I'm going to buy one of those, I've been meaning to do that. I'm going to buy that system that puts people on hold and all that stuff. I really don't get a lot of calls. You guys don't call me that much, so I didn't buy the system, but I think I'll invest in it now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. See if I can't get back to that person. I want to give everybody a chance, but it was... No, I think I missed him. Oh, well. Yeah, we missed him. All right, let's see. On Squirrely, we need to get past ourselves and start feeling and start seeing the all of us. Amen. I absolutely agree with you. Let's see. Dibber had said something. Dibber said, bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth will be full of gravel. Oh, my goodness.
Call from
Jeremiah Thiessen.
Is really Jeremiah Thiessen? Really? Is this Jeremiah?
Yes, it is, sir. How you doing, sir?
Ah, good, man. I see you every day on the channel. What's up, Jeremiah?
I'm doing good, sir.
Holy moly! Oh, really? Turn it down. There's a delay. So.
Yeah, I turned down the volume on my system so I could actually hear that talk.
So, what's up, man? What's your question?
Oh, not really a question. I just want to, comment, like I was saying earlier, what you're talking about with Hollywood is like, I've always said, who I choose is my brother or my sisters, who I deem it. Other people don't like it, I don't care. I don't want to say much love and respect to you because things you said have actually helped me recently, keep my head up.
I'm glad.
And you're just a man that I respect a lot, and you have a lot of wisdom, and anybody who can't see that without cussing, they can go jump in a whole river.
So wisdom is just scars, man. That's all wisdom is. Wisdom is scars. Wisdom is some scars that you got scraped up on, and you tell other people, and you're happy if they listen to you, and it helps them. And if not, you've done the best you can, So, man, I just want to thank you so much for being on my show every morning and listening to the show and supporting me. I just want to thank you for that. I don't get a chance to to thank you guys as often as I'd like to, but I just really want to say thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me and listening to an old man rant.
You might be up there in age, sir, but you're also up there in wisdom and you know, have lived a life that a lot of us can take stuff from and better our lives.
Well, I'm glad. If I've been able to do that a little bit, then God is working through me as I have asked that he would. But anyway, sure. I'm going to turn you loose and we're going to move forward. Thank you so much for calling in, young man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, sir.
All right. Man, it is so cool to talk to you guys. Like, you know, Amar's calling back. Okay, here we go.
Call from
Black Dragon.
Is this Black Dragon, man? Is this Black Dragon?
Yep, this Black Dragon.
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. I just want to say, man, thank you for everything, man, because everything you say is true, man. And I just want to thank you because I done learned so much from you, man. And number two, I want to take you on that challenge with them nunchucks because I'm going to do something different, too.
Hold on a minute.
I'm definitely going to do something.
Hold on a minute. Okay, you won't be able to talk through this because this won't have any voice on it. I'm switching to another channel so everybody can see who you are. Hold on a second. Oh boy. Ting ting.
Finally got him on the show.
Ting ting, ting ting. Oh my goodness, man. That and then the wind comes blowing in.
I'm glad to be on here, y'all.
That is so cool. Man. That is cool, man. It makes my little raggedy. My little raggedy. Look at that. Mine is so sorry. Clean.
No, man, you got skills too, Black Dragon. But hey, we got so much in common, man. You play drums, I play drums. We do the martial art thing, and we love motorcycles, man. I've been riding since I was little, man. My first motorcycle was an RM80.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say, thank you, Black Dragon, for just being, being who you are, man. And I love your show. I love you because you got that name, Black Dragon.
That's right.
I meant to tell you, my mama, that's right. And we earned that. We earned it, man. I know we did. I worked hard to get that name. My mom actually, she gave me that name. She when I was on the porch one day, hitting my punching bag, she was like, "That's my little Black Dragon," and ever since then it stuck with me, man.
That's all right, man.
Yeah,
that's all right.
She gave me that name.
Well,
and I just want to thank you for everything, brother. I mean, because I've learned so much, man. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning about this MC, and hopefully one day I'll be down. I'd love to ride with you guys.
Oh yeah, man.
I would love to, man.
Come on.
And God willing, I'm gonna come to Atlanta to see you, man.
Come on.
Definitely gonna come to see you.
Well, listen, I appreciate you. We're gonna get up out of here. Love you much, man.
Okay. Same here.
All right.
All right, everybody. All right. Thanks, Black Dragon. Okay. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Black Dragon. And then, having somebody else with the name Black Dragon, I mean, I'm not the only Black Dragon in the world. Wow. Man. We'll kick y'all's butts. Don't make me call Black Dragon on you, man. Do not make me do it. Okay, so we are probably over the line. Probably time to get out of here. Let me get some get out of here music. Here we go. Hey, Hardcore, you got anything to say as we close out?
If you don't mind, we should be up there close to Black Dragon in West Virginia and Maryland, late March, early April of this year. We got a ride planned up that way. And we also have a charity golf tournament in Jones County, Georgia to support breast cancer, epilepsy, and a couple other foundations. So if you're in Georgia on April 3rd, come out and golf with the Black Sabbath. And if you're anywhere on the East Coast, ride with us in Maryland and Virginia, late March, April of this year. Thank you, Black Dragon. Honor and respect.
Thank you, sir. Honor and respect to you, Press. God, Father, happy birthday, Father. You have anything to say on the end? Taking us out?
Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for all of the birthday wishes, and I love everybody, and see you next week.
Oh, man, that's cool. We will see you next Sunday on Black Dragon Biker TV. 8 o'clock p.m. You can call in and on our call-in number and let us know what are the questions you have for us. Thank you, Kevin Black. You hold it down, too. Dana Johnson, good night, everyone. Aunt Squirrely, I love you. Thank you so much for being such a friend. And just want to thank everybody, man. We're having a good time out here. Tomorrow morning at 7-ish is the Black Dragon Biker News Network, Biker News You Can Trust, coming to you live in the morning. We did a video today about my ongoing experience with the coronavirus vaccine. So people asking me, how did it feel? Did it hurt? Did I get sick? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm just letting you guys know how it's gone so far as we're waiting for the second dose, which we might not even have any second doses. They said they didn't have any damn second doses. Anyway, we're going to hope for the best on that one. See y'all in the morning. Love you all. Love you, Hollywood. Love you, Dibber. Love you, Big Cell. Love you, Adam Sandoval. I could just go down the list, man. With all the people that have been so great. Love you, Ludo rather. Love you all. All you great guys. I'm Black Dragon. You can get me at Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube, Instagram TV, and Facebook. The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos is our podcast. Available to you wherever you get your podcast. BikerLiberty.com is our online newspaper. Go to BikerLiberty.com and check us out. That's it right there. Biker news you can trust. We got gear at BlackDragonsGear.com. Go to BlackDragonsGear.com and get our stuff, bro. That's cool. It won't be 7:30, C. Ruger. Don't do that, man. Don't do that to me, man. Do not do that. You know it's going to be like 7:05 or something. Don't do that, man. I love you all. Especially you folks over there on screen, too. Thanks for tuning in. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. I'm Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. And get skinny!